continued support of good sportsmanship at our ball games. Activities are an important aspect of the total education process in the American school. They provide an arena for participants to grow, to excel, to understand, and to value the concepts of sportsmanship and teamwork. They are an opportunity for coaches and school staff to teach and model sportsmanship, to build school pride, and to increase student and community involvement. Thank you for your cooperation. Also, our continued thanks to the Manhattan High Booster Club for their support of Manhattan High activities and athletics. Without their outstanding support and the support of our community, many of the amenities that our students rely on would not be possible.
You know, like, have all the kids like go out there trying to catch a cat. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, but I'm fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart and sing along as we honor our veterans, active military, and our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the Star-Spangled Banner will be performed by the MHS Big Blue Marching Band under the direction of Dr. Joel Giddle, Director of Bands at Manhattan High School. Our colors are presented by the Color Guard from American Legion Post 17, represented tonight by Commander Dave Horner, Phil Gertis, Mason Luce, Matt Burney, and Marvin Ketterer. Please remain standing for the playing of the Manhattan High School alma mater.
switch box. Where's Mr. Cap? Hey, we're gonna switch boxes real quick. You won't need the monitors. You're going to just use the let me know if you get a signal, satellite signal. Well, we'll see what happens.
Playoff contest between Wichita North and your Manhattan High Indians. Please join with the MHS cheerleaders, dance team, flag squad,
We're on. I'll introduce. Alrighty, welcome to the MHS Student Media live stream. We are live from Bishop Stadium. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited.
It is going to be a good one. I mean, coming in this one, 1-6 Wichita North and Manhattan High, 7-1. I mean, first playoff game of state, 6A. It's always entertaining, isn't it, John?
Right. Playoff game number 1 for the Indians. Definitely looking for more. I mean, they're looking sharp tonight. I'm sure they're going to deliver for sure.
I think so. They had an interview, and Coach Sharps was definitely talking about how it's Friday nights. I mean, anything can happen on Friday nights, and you think Wichita North is definitely going to come out firing tonight. But
for sure.
Manhattan High, they're also here to play. I mean, they want to stay in state and maybe make it a derby. They always make it there every year. That's always a good game. But we'll see what happens tonight.
I want to see some Derby versus Manhattan action. That would be a game.
I mean, the way Manhattan High has been playing, I mean, over 2,000 rushing yards this season and averaging 7.9 yards per rush. That's like 8 yards per carry. I mean, it has been very entertaining to watch this season, and they are a great squad this year.
Also excited for some performances. I mean, Vinny Smith always looking sharp. I mean, this is a great potential game for him. I mean, no doubts he's going to show up tonight.
I 100% agree. I mean, Vinny Smith might be the key to this offense for Manhattan High. I mean, they have Sharts. He's a junior quarterback. He's great. But Vinny Smith, one of the most explosive players in the Centennial League. And during state, it's the time to shine.
putting plenty of yards, scoring. He's doing his job for sure. And Keenan Sharts is also, he's kind of the key to that Indians offense for sure. Kind of bringing everything together.
I mean, last week, Keenan, they were playing Emporia, not a great team, but he really did show leadership through 180 yards and just really consistent in that game and led them to a blowout win. I mean, it should be interesting to see how he plays this one. I mean, Wichita North plays a lot of cover 1, cover 0, to spread out in man coverage, so we'll see how Manhattan High can throw it or short and see what they can get, if they can get explosive big plays.
And for Wichita North, Jacob Wassel, is that correct?
I think that is, yes.
Looking like one of their top prospects coming from their team for sure. Who won the toss? I didn't quite see. Two minutes till we get started here. And I'm wondering who they're going to put in as their starting quarterback for Wichita North here. I can't tell. It looks like we may be kicking off. I can't quite tell. I'm looking for Grant Snowden, the Indians kicker.
I do not see Grant down there. I think Wichita North might be kicking off. The referees are standing down there on their end of the field, but we'll see. I don't know which way we're going here.
Oh. Yeah, I really can't tell. It's hard to tell, yeah. Yep, there's Grant Snowden. Looks like the Indians will be kicking off. Yeah. Hey, we can't really see the game. We'll figure it out. And for Wichita North, let's see, we got receiving, I believe, number 18, and we got on the play.
There's a freshman returning, number 9, Jamarian Edwards, and number 18, I believe, is Martin Gutierrez.
Alrighty.
Back deep for North.
Let's get this started off right. Grant Snowden with the kick. Looks like that will be going to 18. And will be stopped shortly about at the 18-yard line. That's a great kickoff for the Indians. Good start. And I'm excited to see Wichita North, see if they can get things started on the right note here. Fowler? And DJ Fowler, Wichita North starting quarterback here. Let's see if he can deliver a performance tonight. And Fowler pitches it off to the running back, number 1.
There he is.
Excuse me, that was not the running back. Jacob Wassel, wide receiver.
Jacob Wassel is definitely the guy to watch out for. I mean, 436 yards on 36 catches this year, and he has 5 touchdowns. He is having a breakout year for them this year. I mean, they're obviously going to try to play through him.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking like that's their key duo to their offense here. Fowler-Wassel combination. And Fowler hands it off, and Indians defense quickly grabbing that up. Looks like a gain of 0 there. That'll move it to 3rd down and 9 quickly for the Indians defense, looking sharp early.
Cruz Alvarado right there. He is one of 4 seniors on this Wichita North team. I mean, coming in this one, they are facing a tough defense, and they are young. 4 seniors in total, 55 on the roster, and in all that, there's 24 freshmen. So if I was North, I mean, I'd be a little nervous coming in against this pretty tough defense from Manhattan High.
That's what looks like that'll be offsides on the defense. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Be against the offense there. Not what Wichita North was looking for, but move it to about 3rd and 15. Oh, something like that. And Fowler looking for a quick pass and will not get it. I believe it bounced off the ground. Yeah, it will not get it. Great defensive possession there for the Indians as they get a quick stop. See if they can start things off sharp here early. As Colby Kleiman, their punt receiver, he's been having a great year.
I mean, he has. He had that one slip against Washburn that was just a drop leading to a fumble, but besides that, he gets pretty good yardage on each return.
Agree, yeah.
He's a pretty solid kick returner for the Indians, and on defense as well, he plays great.
Right. And punt will be down at about North's 40-yard line. And here comes that Manhattan offense. Let's see what they can bring out here early.
Honestly, for Manhattan, I think the goal is really to just attack with the run.
Yeah.
Wichita North coming in this one trying to stop the run. So if they can get the run to work, everything else will come around it. Vinny Smith's the key. So we'll see how they come out here in this first possession.
And flag will go down. Will be against the defense.
Yeah, there's some movement on the front line early. So that's not a great start for the defense of Wichita North, giving them great field position right now.
2 flags called early against North. As Keenan Shart's looking for Vinny Smith up the right side. Vinny Smith clearing the defenders and will get a first down. He wanted to keep going.
He did want to keep going.
Yeah.
Forward motion is the only thing holding him back right now.
Great pickup of the first down there.
That is the key right there. We talked about it pregame. We're talking about it now. I mean, Vinny Smith have a great year.
He just goes. Does not want to stop for anyone.
Also got to acknowledge that offensive line, too. I mean, they got some young people down there, but making those big holes for Vinny Smith to run through. I mean, it's just outstanding to watch.
And another flag down. I'm interested to see who this looks like. It will be called against the defense once again. Wow. They're just handing out free yards here early.
That's 2 offsides already from Wichita North. And now Manhattan High just 10 yards off penalties already.
And handed off to Vinny Smith up the right side. Cleared out. Vinny Smith touchdown, Indians.
What a start to the drive.
Woo. Great run there by Vinny.
And that is what they've been doing all year round. That's their 45th big breakout play over about 20 yards right there. I mean, huge for the Indians. They've been doing that all year, and they connect again.
And we'll be seeing more of that from Vinny Smith here in this game. That's just his starting. I'm excited. And Grant Snowden, sharpshooter kicker for the Indians, looking for the PAT. And PAT is good from Grant Snowden. No surprise.
That's a way to start off a state playoff game right there.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Very sharp start for the Indians on both sides. I mean, defensively and offensively. We see that most games, you know. I mean, there's just so many positives to each side. Their defensive line is amazing. I mean, it's really tough to beat them.
It is, 100%. I mean, their D-line, like you said, is so hard to get through. I mean, if you're Wichita North, you do run the ball, but, like, you have to rely on Wasall. I mean, he's great. He's their best guy. I mean, if you don't throw to him, you could dig yourself into a pit, and Manhattan High's defense will take advantage of it. So we'll see what happens after this kickoff.
About 9.5 minutes left in the first quarter. We got 18.
Kicking off from Manhattan, number 15.
Gutierrez, intended receiver, and will be going to him. He will let it go for the touchback.
Grant Snowden, he has a leg. Boot that one straight out of
That
bounds.
was a great kick.
Is there other receiver?
I don't know. It's all right. See if Wichita North can bounce back here. And Fowler looking for a pitch, barely gets it, and will be fumbled down. Wichita North able to jump back on it though. Looked like Fowler was a little confused as he had two people in motion going down that left side.
I think his footwork was messed up maybe on that play.
I couldn't tell.
Looked like when he turned to pitch it, he
Some
thought they were
confusion.
going to be there, but I think they came around the edge too fast. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just a lot of mental mistakes to start the game for North. I mean, playoffs is not a time for that for sure. But
Right. You got to be cleaning that up.
they got to get something going here if they want the momentum switch. I mean, football's all about momentum right now. And right now, Manhattan High has a lot of possession of that.
They're gonna need Wassel to make something happen there for Wichita North. And another penalty flag down.
That's the fourth penalty in the game.
That will be against Manhattan defense though, so something to look forward there for Wichita North. I don't know. And Fowler looking for their running back. And you see that Indians defensive line so hard to get through. Right here.
And number 50.
3rd and 10 here for North. Let's see if they can convert here. This would be pretty crucial for them. I mean, they gotta get things early if they want the momentum to start switching to their side. And Fowler trying to run it up the middle, and I mean that Indians defensive line, it's just almost never gonna work there.
Yeah, they're swallowing them up every time. Every time. It's really surprising to see that, though, because out of the 4 seniors on their team, Wichita North has 3 offensive linemen, and one of their Cruz Alvarado's their other guy, but 3 senior offensive linemen, they should be able to block up front, but this Manhattan defense might just be that good. I mean, playing great today.
Right. I mean, 2 defensive stops early, that's really all you can ask for. And Colby Kleiman looking for the return as a quick punt comes down. And he will let it roll out.
That was a great punt.
Great roll out there, yeah. Definitely a favorable roll for Wichita North. And let's see what the Indians offense can do here. Second possession of the game. 1st and 10. Keenan Sharts looking for a deep pass. Will not be able to find anything. Is rolling out to the left side. Picking up yards. Keenan Sharts 1st down and more. Wow. He just kept going.
That was a great play. Yeah, made something out of nothing right there. Looked like they were playing a little bit of man-to-man on that pass play. I mean, that's what Coach Sharks was telling us that he has been struggling with. So to recognize that and take it outside, that's a great play. Heads-up play, great.
Absolutely. He read that great. First and 10 here for the Indians.
And there's another flag on the play.
Flag is down.
That's their 3rd offsides penalty.
They got to clean that up. I mean, you know, it's such a big game for them. You can't be having those silly mistakes, you know. Just handing out the Indians free yards. You can't be doing that.
Especially with their explosive offense.
Right. 1st down and 5. As Keenan Sharts looking for a quick pass. Will be thrown to number 18. So he's down for the 1st down.
Now that was a risky pass. I mean, there was a linebacker in the flats right there and straight through his hands. That could have been a pick 6 right there for Wichita North.
Fry on the catch.
A little bit risky.
Gets down to the 16-yard line for a gain of 7. Tackle on the play by number 1, Jacob Waffle, and number 2, Orlando Waffle. That's enough yards for another gain and 1st.
Jacob Wassel on the tackle right there. He might be the best player on this defense. I mean, 4 interceptions, and I think that's his 46th tackle on the year right there.
1st and 10 here for the Indians. And Sharts looking to roll it out to the right. Will pitch it out to Vinny Smith, going right up that right side. Believe that will be an Indians touchdown. Yes, it will.
They called it, yep.
Great touchdown there by Vinny Smith.
Great decision by Sharts as well. Pitched that at the right moment. He's about to get lit up.
Pitch.
Pitched it out. Great decision.
That'll move it to 13-0 here early with 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Great touchdown there by Vinny Smith. Oh, they go for 2. Look, they got a sneaky extra point. Wait, what just happened? What just happened?
I'm not sure. That was looked like they did a snap straight to Smith.
They just got the 2-point conversion. It was like a fake kick. Oh my God.
What a play. It took us by surprise up here. Wow.
Whoa.
Great design right there. I mean, I could take anyone by surprise. Didn't even know it was coming in.
Yeah.
Right up the gut goes Smith, and 15-0.
Amazing play. Wow. I wonder who designed that. That's sneaky. I mean, whatever gets the points on the board, I guess. So that's a great play design there. You don't see that every day.
Martin Gutierrez back to return again. They'll probably kick it his way. Jamar and Edwards also back there for Wichita North.
And kick looking to go to Edwards as he will go right through his hands. Number 10, Colby climbing. Oh my God. Oh no. Looks like Colby rolled right over the ball. I couldn't quite tell what
that's a touchback now. Rolled out of bounds, had a touchback.
Wow.
That's just
crazy.
Disappointing right there.
I mean, they just handed him a free. I mean, all he had to do was drop right on the ball there and accidentally rolled right over. I mean, he was going though. I mean, he was going full speed.
That was just hustle play. Could have been a touchdown right there, but
that would have been something.
Ooh, he lost it out of bounds. I mean, Wichita North just survived a very scary moment of the game. I mean, they haven't been playing well. Their momentum's on their side. That would have been a killer right there.
And thankfully for Wichita North, though, they do get the ball at the 20.
we'll see what they come out here in. They've been doing a lot of motion so far.
Fowler looking to pitch it off to Alvarado and will be quickly stopped for a big loss there. Looked like Talik Houston on the tackle there.
They run that motion a lot. I think they're trying to
get around it. I
think
can't tell.
this defensive line sets the front so well. And when you got the edges are still good, but not as strong as what they are in the middle.
In the line, right?
So
correct.
Wichita North gets it outside. I think that's what they're trying to do.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more passing coming out of this North team.
But Fowler,
they're gonna have to figure it out.
Fowler, there it is, right there.
Will be pitching it off. Oh no, that'll be fumbled out by Wassel there. That was kind of a bad pass, tough to catch there. And that'll move it to 3rd and 15, faced with another. It's really hard to convert these, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
They really haven't been getting great yardage here.
Every drive they've been facing a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17. They face great deficits in the game, but
they got to start pushing this Indians defense back if they're going to want to make any sort of an impact.
Their offensive line, that's seniors, they got to block, and then they got to try to find Wassel. He's their greatest receiver.
Right.
They get him going. It's a whole different ball game.
Fowler looking for Wassel, and he will make the catch for the first down. Wichita North, and Wassel will try and keep going.
What
Big
a catch.
pick up there.
That was an outstanding play. Just as we said, get him going. They got him going, and that's exactly what they needed.
And that'll switch some momentum there.
It does.
For Wichita North, They start getting Wassel figured out. They're going to start passing to him more. We could see a little spark from this Wichita North offense.
Coach Joe Schartz was talking to an interviewer, and he said hope was the biggest key on Friday nights in state football. Manhattan High up 15-0, home field advantage, higher seed, 7-1. They're great. Wichita North losing 16 straight until their last win last week on a forfeited game. So hope is what they need to win this football game. That is a miracle right there that they caught that ball, because they were in a bad
Fowler
place.
Looking to hand it off to Alvarado, and will just go straight down for a loss of 1 there.
More and more negative yards.
That run game is just it's so tough against the Indians defense. And that'll move to 2nd and 13 for Wichita North.
They're going to pass again. Oh, what a catch.
Couldn't quite tell who that was.
I think that's Alvarado on the outside, maybe.
Good pick
A
up
little
there.
bit of a one-handed snag.
Yeah.
Pulled it in. And now they're at 2nd and 10. Another big loss here, but that was a good catch. They got some yards back.
Right.
Now they're back where they started, 2nd and 10. They still got 2 more downs to make some plays.
Third and 10 here. Faced with another big 3rd down conversion here, but they did it the last play, so let's see if they can convert this 3rd down here again. And Fowler looking for a quick handoff, and that line will just swarm him up. No chance there.
Nothing there. They tried to set the edge offensive line, run a counter right at the middle. There's nothing there right there.
No chance. No chance.
Wow.
Okay, that's getting through.
Outstanding play. I can't say anything more, but this Manhattan High defense front line is just doing outstanding today.
Just goes straight down. Still be 4th and 13 here for Wichita North, as they will be punting. And punt is down. Colby Kleiman, quick receive, and he will be going down pretty quickly. Oh, as he tries to break some tackles, go. He will be tackled at about the 28-yard line there. Made the attempt, just couldn't quite get through there.
They just kept pushing him backwards and backwards and backwards. If I'm Wichita North right now, I'd be okay with bad field position for the Indians. 27's a little bit better than what they had, but anything works for you if you're North right now.
Yeah.
We're good. I can see the whole field.
And Indians, 1st and 10. See what they can do as a minute and 20 left in the first quarter to work with. Keenan, quick handoff to Vinny. Excuse me, he faked me out. And Keenan Shart's moving up the left side. Keenan Shart's will keep going. That was a huge run there by Keenan Shart's. Wow.
That might have been one of the best reads he's had all season. He struggled against Washburn, and his reads against Emporia were all right. But that read right there, read the defensive end, and just took it straight up the sideline for a big gain.
He faked me out with that handoff. That's awesome. Great take there by Keenan. And clock is running here with about 45 seconds left in the first. And Keenan Shart's handing it off to Vinny Smith right up the middle. Vinny Smith looking to go out to the right side. Only 2 defenders. Will he get it? Vinny Smith touchdown.
What a run.
Number 3
to end the quarter, too.
Wow. Just like that. Great touchdown to move it to 21-0 Indians.
That's Vinny Smith's, I think, 93 yards and 4 or 5 carries right there. He's having a monster game already. And first quarter's come to a close.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting. And they fake it again.
Another fake. What's going on here? Another fake PAT, and they get it again for the 2 points. What are we seeing here? This is crazy.
It is. They keep doing it. I think they're just trying to. Snowden's out there, but I think they just keep doing it because Wichita North.
You'd think they would pick up on it. You'd think they'd pick up on it after the first time, and I mean, here we are again. They get it.
You think they would, yeah, but then they run it back the opposite side, Manhattan High.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2-point conversions, they're getting them easy, and if Wichita North catches on, they just flip sides and they got it again. Yeah. It's just simple as that. I mean,
you're taking those extra points any day.
Just great design, honestly. Joe Shart's does a great job drawing up those plays, but 24.3 seconds here in the first quarter, 23-0 Manhattan High. Story so far, basically, Manhattan High. They've just been playing so well.
Indians come into play tonight. And again, Edwards and Gutierrez receiving for Wichita North.
We'll see if he fumbles this time.
Yeah.
Should be interesting here.
And looks like that'll be going to Edwards again, as he will drop it again. Edwards trying to look for something, and will be tackled at about the 20-yard line.
Honestly, not bad return. I mean,
yeah, he got something out of it.
Fumbled it inside the 10 at the 8-yard line and pushed it back, I think, up to the 19-yard line, maybe 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's two missed catches there. I mean, if you're putting him back in the receiving position, you got to be expecting a little more out of him there.
Yep. If you're a runner on Manhattan High, like Kobe Kleinman, might go on kickoff, get down there, and just go for the ball. I mean, you get great field position if you're Manhattan High and you recover that.
And the clock is running here. Wichita North. And Fowler looking for a pass. Oh man, goes right through number 4's hands.
Yeah.
For Wichita North. I mean, you can't be dropping that.
That was nearly picked off. I think that's Zach Hershey, senior for the Indians. Had a pick 6 against, I think it was maybe Seaman. I think it was, and
I can't quite remember.
That might have been one of his greatest plays of the year. That would have been a big pick.
He's a great player. And for Wichita North, I mean, you can't be having the ball go right through your hands like that, but let's see if they can bounce back here. 2nd and 10. And Fowler looking for another pass. And, oh my goodness, nearly picked off by, looked like Colby Kleiman and, was that Zach Hershey again almost?
I think again, yeah. They've been, that was just an overthrow. He was wide open right there. They stuck it in that zone.
They
He
both
just sat
went for
down.
it. It looked like Zach Hershey was not happy. I believe Colby Kleiman jumped up for it, and it came off his fingertips, which threw off Zach Hershey. But, I mean, near interception there.
I mean,
Third
with
and
6.9 seconds to play, that would have been huge. Start the second quarter, great field position,
Right.
score, and then you're up big, and it's just hard to come back down 23, especially. But I mean, it's possible. Wichita North, they do play great against man coverage, especially when you get Wassel out there. So we'll see.
And Fowler looking for another quick pass. Number 4 will catch it, and he will just be swarmed down. Wow.
Man,
They are not letting up here. Indians defense, he goes straight down.
that's just outstanding coverage, honestly. They do a wide receiver screen again, which is what they've been trying all night. Hasn't been working very well, but the Indians just been covering great.
Right. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here. 23-0 Indians are coming to play here in playoff game number 1. So far, so good for the Indians. Looking sharp. You know, the run game always consistent for the Indians, you know. Always able to put pressure on the other team's defense.
Yeah,
no
definitely. They
matter
have 151 yards rushing on only a few carries. I think Keenan Sharks has 1 carry, Vinny Smith has 4, so 5
That's
maybe.
amazing.
So like 5 or 6 carries for 151 yards. I would take it. I would take that any day of the
That's
week.
Great. And 4th and 10 here for Wichita North. Oh, fake punt here. Looking for number 1, Wassel, and will drop it. That is a huge mistake.
Oh,
for
man.
Wichita
He overthrew wide open down the sideline. That was a touchdown. Overthrew him. That is just...
That's a big
wow.
mistake. That's a big mistake there for Wichita North. I mean, they're going to pay for that, you know.
That is huge.
Amazing field position for the Indians now. I mean, we saw Wassel. I mean, he was gone. If that pass is in the pocket, I mean, he's going. He's going.
He's gone. If he's even, he's leaving. He was already leaving, and he just overthrew him. Hit his fingertips. Wow, that's just so close. That could have been huge for Wichita North. Got to watch out for big plays, definitely.
And meanwhile, Indians in great field position. Looking to answer here. Keenan Sharts rolling out to the left, looking for a pass. Will be intended for Joe Hall. He will catch it, trying to move up the right side. And he will muscle his way. I couldn't quite tell if he got in.
It looked like he fumbled out of bounds. It might be a safety. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Typically, that's what happens when he fumbled out of bounds, but we'll see if they say he stepped out of bounds first.
Flag is down. We'll see.
It'll be interesting because typically that would be a safety if he fumbled it out of bounds. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, that was a great try there by Joe Hall. I mean, he could have ran right out of bounds, but instead he juked back, tried to maneuver his way into the end zone, and nearly does. Will be called down.
I'm sorry, it'd be a touchback if you fumbled out of bounds, not a safety. But
Will be called down at the 1. So
called down at the 1.
still a great receive
so
there.
that was almost a turnover.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, he's just trying to make a play, and Wichita North makes a play on the ball. Could have been Wichita North ball again on the 20. So this game's been crazy with fumbles and near interceptions. It's just been defensive game for Manhattan High.
And Keenan Sharp's looking to go right at the middle, and he will, as that offensive line for the Indians just plows right through. Touchdown, Indians. to move it to 29-0. Now here we go. I want to see if they do it again. Are they going to go for that little 2-point conversion here?
I hope they go for it.
I want to see it. I mean, you can see Wichita North is getting ready. And it looks like they will be going for the PAT as Grant Snowden.
I think they kicked PAT right here. I don't know if they're going to give it because Vinny Smith is not in the ball game.
Fumbles a
well,
kick.
2 for 2 on kicks and 2 for 2 on 2-point conversions. So
take that. Great kick there by Grant. Yeah, he'll take that. Move it to 30-0.
He's got a good leg. He's got a good leg. I mean, with a kicker like that, when it gets later on in the state rounds, assuming that Manhattan High wins this game, as they're playing great right now, but when it gets later, sometimes you win games on field goals. So I feel like Grant Snowden, he's just great to have on your team.
Could be a
very
potential
kicker.
Potential key player. And again, we will see Edwards and Gutierrez receiving here, I believe.
Kicking off from Manhattan, number 15, Grant Snowden. Back to return, number 18, Mark Gutierrez, number 9, American.
Let's see what they do with this. They might switch it up on this kick.
And Grant Snowden going up the left side. Looks like Gutierrez will try and catch it, fumbles it a little, and he is just down. Oh no, fumble! As he got rocked.
Three straight fumbles.
Yeah.
Good thing he put his knees down,
my
Rose. That would have
goodness.
been touchdown MHS.
They got to figure this receiving
They
problem
do.
for Wichita North. I mean, is that 3 for 3 on fumbled? I mean,
I think maybe.
Regardless, the last 3 receiving, I mean, they fumbled. You can't be having that.
Yeah, I think it's 3 for 3 on the ones that they've actually hit in their hands. The other 2 have gone straight out of bounds. But
another great kick though.
That was just outstanding. They gotta watch it in all the way and then look upfield. I think Wichita North's too worried about getting good field position that they're not worried about catching the actual kickoff.
They're trying to run without the ball. I mean, you gotta wait till you get the ball first. As Fowler looking for a quick pass to, oh wow. As Wasall will get some good yardage there.
That's complete. Number 11, DJ Fowler, and number 1, Jacob Watson. Kicked out to the 11-yard line for a gain of 6. Tackled by number 4, Zach Murphy, and number 3, Joe Watson.
That'll move it to 2nd and 5 here for Wichita North. See if they can keep going to Wasall here. As Fowler looking for a quick pass to Alvarez and just will not be complete, or excuse me, Alvarado.
Wichita North's actually kind of getting this pass game together a little bit.
Got to keep it running though.
I mean, they'll complete a pass, then they'll miss one, then they'll complete one. I mean, I just can't stop thinking about that. 4th down, faked punt down the side. That could have been huge.
That could have been a game. That would have been a game changer for Wichita North. Unfortunately, did not.
Most definitely would have.
And they are now faced with another 3rd down, as it is in 3rd and 5 here, deep in their own field position here.
I mean, this is huge, honestly. And that's a false start, I think.
Yeah.
Man.
We'll see. I did see people jump.
I think that's going to be on Silas O'Neill's offensive lineman. I think he's a freshman.
Oh,
it's offsides.
Offsides. Wow.
I'm surprised they called it that way. It's going to be 1st down, Wichita North, but typically when a defensive lineman jumps and then the offensive lineman jumps afterwards, sometimes they call a false start. But
for Wichita North, I mean, that's handed right to them. They're taking that all day.
I think maybe they called that maybe because he hit the center.
Yeah, could be.
There's
Fowler
another
looking
pass.
for Wassel. Will pick up good yards as he's pushed out of bounds.
Man, Wassell's actually having a night tonight.
Yeah.
He's been catching good good throws, and
you can just tell he's one of their key players.
he definitely is.
He's a reliable receiver for sure.
Fowler's 4.7 right now. But I think we'll see. He was 34 yards. We'll see how big this play was. It looks to be about 7 yards maybe.
Right.
Yeah, 4.7 for 41 yards. Not a bad game for him against the Manhattan High defense.
As Fowler looking to go deep somewhat. Oh, will be dropped.
Man, that would have been big too.
Big hit.
Wichita North had so many open, somewhat deep shots, and it's hit him in the hands, and
right.
they just can't connect.
And that was intended for number 22 as he drops it again, but I mean, that would have been, a big play there for Wichita North as they're faced with yet another third down, as it'll be third and 3 here.
Wichita North, the scoreboard shows that they look out of it.
Right.
But right now, they're passing. People are getting open. They're running good routes against this zone defense that Manhattan High is playing to prevent deep plays. But really, they're just opening up spots in the zone for Wichita North's receivers to sit in, and that's huge.
Fowler looking for a deep pass, and will go right over his head, just a little too deep there.
That's good coverage there.
Yeah, Zach Hershey completely covered that up.
Great
There's pretty
coverage.
much no chance there.
I think he did a good job. Instead of playing man, played ball.
Right.
He played man right there. That's pass interference. He'll throw that every time. But for Zach Hershey, way to stay disciplined, play the ball, not the man. And he's just a great player this year.
He is.
Especially tonight. Had a lot of opportunities to get interceptions. Hasn't connected, but still doing great.
He definitely brings their defense together. One of the key players on their defense.
Notice how they put Zach Hershey, the veteran, on Wasall.
Yeah.
I think Wichita North has called a timeout, maybe.
I think they were trying to pull the offsides there, and I believe they're going to probably punt now. I mean, if you don't convert here, 4th and 3, you're handing it right back over to the Indians.
You think we see fake again, or you think they just?
It's hard to tell.
They just punt that ball deep.
Yeah.
If you're going to punt it deep, you need to make sure it rolls, though, because if it doesn't roll, Colby Kleiman has a shot at taking it to the house, and we know for sure that he can do that.
Interested to see. I mean, if you had to make a call, what are you calling? Punt or go for it?
I think they'll punt right here, honestly.
Yeah.
To be honest,
what are they down on?
I think they're gonna put Hershey on Wasall out there
and cover him up for sure. I mean, what are they on, like the 23-yard line, 24-yard line? I mean, that's handing great field coverage to the Indians if they don't convert.
You can already tell Hershey and Kleiman are over there.
I believe they might be going for it.
They might go for it, actually.
I can't tell. I can't tell their formation here.
Now they have someone different on.
Yeah. I believe they're going for it. Yes, they will. As Fowler looking for Wasall. Will be caught. Oh, no.
Dropped it.
Oh, no.
What a hit. Great stop right there. Wasall had it again.
Amazing defensive coverage.
I mean, he
had it in his hands.
Wasall's playing great. Besides, he had that in his hands, came down the ground.
Big mistake.
Pops that out, but also a great hit.
Couldn't quite tell who that was on defense, but amazing coverage there. He goes straight down, ball comes right out. Another big mistake here for Wichita North.
Fowler has completed 4 passes for 41 yards.
He's throwing them.
He could have completed maybe 4 more of those, and he could have over 100 yards. They've been playing great.
They just
need
so close
to connect on those.
Right there.
It's just they're shooting themselves in the foot by dropping those passes. There's that motion again. They do this all the time.
And Keenan Schartz hands it off to Joe Hall. Will be dropped. Oh, no. It looks like will be recovered by Wichita North.
Wow.
That's not good.
Not great self-discipline on the handoff right there. Takes it with his fingertips.
Right. Tried to go that motion.
Well, looks like
comes right out of the pocket for Joe Hall, but
Wassel and Fowler are going to come back off the field. Yeah. They've been playing great. They're down 30-0, but
right. That's a momentum changer. Something little like that. gives the ball right back to Wichita North here. Let's see if they can put something together here on offense.
We'll see what they come out in. Looks like they're in. Twins, looks like right. They have 2 receivers outright. Wasall, one of them. They send him in motion again. They're going to pitch, I think.
And Fowler.
And they do.
Pitching it.
Oh, he was going to pass
Wasall's
that.
trying to, yeah, he's trying to go up the left side and ends up getting some yards. I mean, interesting play design, but that was strange.
I mean, Wichita North uses some trickery already. I mean, that play right there. Wasall, during warm-ups, we did see him throw balls back from running deep routes, and he was about to throw in deep right there to his receiver.
He was looking for it, but I think that Indians defense was just not allowing it. I mean, they were swarming him as hard as they could.
They're trying to hold out big plays.
Yards, though.
Yep. I think Wichita North definitely thrives off big plays, trick plays as well, especially in state. They got to make something happen against the higher seeds.
Fowler
so
looking for a quick pass.
That
will go down.
The dirt. Wow.
No chance there.
4 of 11 for Fowler now. He started off 4-7, looks good, and he's missed 4 in a row.
Yeah, he's got to get it back and rolling again.
A little bit under 40% right now. That's not great if you're a quarterback, but still a whole another 2.5 quarters to play in this ball. He has much room to improve here.
And you do have to cut Fowler some slack because, I mean, he's been throwing them right there. Just those couple maybe unlucky. I mean, just unfortunate.
If I'm going to be honest, Fowler could be 8 of 11 right now. He could be throwing the ball for 100 yards.
You know, they hit that fake punt pass. I mean, that's huge. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
And faced with 3rd and 6 here. Oh, no. That'll be an offsides there on 86 for the Indians defense.
I think that is an offsides, yes. We'll see what they call.
Yes, it will.
Movement, yeah. And that's big. It was 3rd and 6, and now it's going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
So things are changing.
That is another momentum changer. That'll give them a little confidence here on this 3rd down.
And they got a 1st down.
They will get the first.
That was... Wow. I mean...
Was that off the offsides?
Off the offsides, and then they ran a play.
Handed right to him.
Got a couple yards there. I mean, that's just big. Honestly, you can't get anything
Fowler.
better. They'll throw it again.
Looking to go deep to Wassel. And Wassel will catch it. Wow.
What a catch.
And did you see Zach Hershey? I mean, he pulled them straight down in it. I mean, Wassel kept it in the pocket, kept it tight that time. Definitely learned from that last drop for sure. I mean, great catch there by Wassel.
He just climbed the ladder and went up and got that ball. I think Wichita North has been throwing it up to him, and he's been going to get it, but dropped a couple. But that play right there was a great shot downfield.
That was great. And you start noticing Wichita North, I mean, they're starting to get a little warmed up, you can tell. I mean, they're starting to move the ball down the field. I mean, it's earlier, start of the 1st quarter. I mean, we were seeing little to no movement from Wichita North. I mean, here we go. They're starting to warm up.
The pass game is huge for them. Right. That's what they thrive on.
And Fowler looking for a deep pass down to Edward, and will be picked off by the Indians.
Oh, man. 5. I don't think he should have thrown that. That was great coverage.
That was Dante Walters there on the pick.
A flag is thrown, though. It might be taunting or excessive celebration on the Indians. Not great.
That won't take the interception, right? I'll just move them back.
It will just move them back, yeah. So half the distance to the goal probably from there, because 15 yards, I think. So they should be... They'll be like on the 3-yard line, I think. Not great for them after they just got a pick, but yikes. Going back to that big play by Wassel, he has 4 receptions for 54 yards. That puts him at, I think maybe, it almost puts him at exactly 500 yards on the year.
That's awesome.
And
That's
40 receptions. 5 touchdowns. He's been playing great.
Yeah. And it looks like they called unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
Oh, wow.
But
so they are at the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
As I was saying. So
Looking to go straight up the middle.
I think that's a
Couldn't quite
good
tell
run
who has
right
the
there.
ball. Is that Vinny Smith on the carry?
I think it
Hard to
looks
tell. I mean,
like
they
Vinny
had
Smith,
three-
number 8.
They had 3 potential carriers. Ends up a great run there.
Vinny Smith has 102 yards rushing as of that carry. On 5 carries as well, so that's pretty big.
And can't quite tell. Looks
Vinny
like
got it again, I think.
that was Vinny Smith again on the carry. We'll pick up the first down. And the Indians just moving it right down the field.
I mean, we came into the game hoping Vinny Smith would maybe have 200 by the end of the half. He's at 111 right now, and Wichita North not necessarily shutting down the run, but definitely
Looks like 32 for
shutting him down a little
Indians.
bit.
He is not stopping for anyone. Great carry there by
I think that's Darius Auckland, maybe.
DeAndre Auckland.
DeAndre Auckland, yes.
Great take there. I mean, he was just going. Amazing carry.
A nice run there. Took advantage of the backdoor blocking around the corner.
I mean, that's just crazy. Indians just moving it straight down the field. I mean, they were on the 3-yard line a couple plays ago, and now they're down here on the 45 as Keenan Shart's looking to hand it off to Vinny Smith as he is clear with blockers. Vinny Smith moving up the right side, and he is clear for another Indians touchdown. Vinny Smith.
Another big play, 44 yards. Vinny Smith, they can't stop him tonight.
He is a player. I mean, he's just amazing.
That's 7 carries for 155 yards.
Right.
That is an outstanding night.
Wow. That's an amazing play there by Vinny.
The
That'll move to
Indians
36-0, and they're looking for another trick play as Keenan Sharts will get it.
What a play.
For the 2-point conversion. They're not picking up on it.
They aren't. They've done that 3 times.
That's
and
the 3rd conversion, and they've got all 3. That's crazy.
That time they did it to the right. They did it to the left twice in a row, kicked the extra point, and then this time, like I was saying earlier, they switched it to the right.
Yeah.
Wichita North expecting to go left. They kick it out with Keenan Sharts to the right. What a play.
That is just crazy. I can't believe
And
that.
speaking of Keenan Sharts, rush yards, he's been having a good game. He has 1 rush for 48 yards, and Auckland with that 33-yard carry. But in all, the Indians have 238 yards rushing on I think only 9 carries tonight, which is crazy for them. They get big plays, and Joe Sharts has said they are known to make big plays. That's how they thrive. 44 coming into tonight,
Right.
which is considered I think 20 and above. But man, explosive offense. They've just been doing great tonight.
And that will move the score 38-0 Indians here. We have about 5.5 minutes left here in the second quarter as Grant Snowden with the kick. Moving up the left side, and that will be down for a touchback.
I was wondering if they'd kick it to him again, see if they could fumble.
Yeah. That is a good point. I mean, they've fumbled the past 3, so.
This is a big drive right here for Wichita.
For sure.
They just gotta take care of the ball,
Right.
get downfield, get the pass game going again. We'll see what happens.
And Fowler.
There's the counter.
Something. I couldn't quite tell what happened. Oh, yeah. That's a great play.
They finally had it going. They've been trying to get that going all night, and right there, they fake. They do double fake. They
Double fake.
send 2 guys in motion. Everyone was thinking that Wassel was going to get it.
Yep.
And then
That's
they
a great
gave it
pick.
right up the middle. That's the
play there.
counter. They do that all the time at MHS, but Wichita North used it against them right there
Right.
for, I think, about 9.5 yards. That's their first, basically, big play for them rushing the football.
Right.
They still have negative yards, but that's positive for them.
I'll move it to 2nd and 1 here. See if they can pick up this first down here. It's Fowler looking deep. Oh, another interception.
I do not know why he threw that.
Yeah, that was interesting. Dante Walters, I believe, was that back-to-back interceptions for Walters there?
Back to back. I mean, that one was just, I think
That was right to him.
You can't really see,
Yeah.
but double coverage typically you don't want to throw into.
Right.
But that's man-to-man, and the safety plays double,
You know.
and they know he's going to go for Wassel.
Right. They picked up,
And-
the Indians defense have picked that up. You know, Wassel is their man. You know, they're double coveraging. Really, I mean, probably
That's
not the
just-
smartest play to pass there, but they'll pay for it.
It's harder when you are the quarterback,
Right.
but still, the double coverage, maybe not the best choice. But, I mean, he is young. I think, is Fowler a sophomore, if I'm right? Yeah, Fowler is a sophomore.
And
So
Keenan
he has
Sharts
a lot of room to
looking to go up
improve.
the middle. Starting to move out the left side. He has blockers. Keenan Sharts. Oh, excuse me. That's not Keenan Sharts. Ian McNabb on the carry. Great play there. I couldn't even tell. Did they sub out Keenan? I think they subbed out Keenan.
I think they did sub out Keenan because it's up 38-0.
Yeah. Ian McNabb, great carry there. Backup quarterback for the Indians. I mean,
That's a 21-yard gain right there.
yeah, do not hold Ian McNabb for granted. I mean, he's a great player. He's an up-and-coming, you know.
He's a sophomore for us, I think.
Right. And McNabb will be handing it off to 32, Auckland. Trying to move up the left side. Great pickup there by Auckland. Moving to the 5-yard line here with about 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Was it just me, or did you see a face mask on that?
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell.
I think it looked like he might have gotten him by the chin strap there. Maybe they didn't call it, but
refs didn't pick it up.
it looked like it. It's going to be a no call, though, so that could have been,
Yeah.
it could be on the 1-yard line for that.
And McNabb trying to take it up the middle, and he will be clear. Touchdown Indians, Ian McNabb. Great take there. I mean, the blockers there were perfect. He had an easy slot right up the middle. Not too much effort required there. Great touchdown by the Indians. Now, what's your call here? Are they faking it?
We'll see what they do. I don't
think
they're
they
gonna
will.
fake it
Nope.
'cause
I mean, they're up 44-0.
what they do is Sharts and Joe Hall, and still, I guess this is their typical thing. But Vinny Smith's on it, and we'll see what they do. Maybe they give it to Grant Stone. You never know.
Yeah, that would be
That would
something.
be something, wouldn't it?
And Grant Snowden, kick is good. Moving it to 45-0 Indians. Wow. And for the Indians, I mean, first half going pretty much exactly how they planned it. For Wichita North, you know, probably not how they anticipated to play this game, but we'll see what they got left in the tank.
Against Highland Park, who did not win a game this season, I think Manhattan High maybe had, I think it was 42 at halftime. And it's not even halftime yet. There's still about 4.5 minutes to play here, and they're at 45. So one more touchdown, they could be.
They're putting it on right now.
I mean, this is just absolute. This is astonishing to me. I mean, Manhattan High offense is just cruising right now. We talked about how Wichita North was going to try to stop the run, and they have not been able to stop it. I think Manhattan High almost has 300 yards in the first
starting with a
half.
kick, and it will be cut. Be that it is Gutierrez moving up the right side, and he will be tackled.
That was a great cut right there. Almost broke it.
That was a good return there for Wichita North. Putting them at the 29-yard line. 4 minutes to work with here in the second quarter. And Fowler handing it off quickly, and it will be going straight down for a pretty big loss there.
I think there's a lot of, right now it looks like there might be a lot of JV players in on this defense. It looks like they might have substituted
seen some new faces for sure.
Maybe. They still have a couple of the frontline people in.
Right.
I don't know, maybe a couple.
That was Fowler looking for a quick handoff, trying to get through, and will be tackled pretty quickly. I mean, even the Indians' JV defense is still sharp.
Yeah.
I mean, just a solid lineup here.
I think Talik Houston's still in, and they have someone else in. I think that front line might be all varsity, and I think some of the back people are some JV people.
Yeah.
That front line is just still good.
Right.
Just
Definitely a couple new faces, though, here on the defense for sure. And we are approaching about 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. And Fowler looking for a quick pass to good.
What a
oh
read.
My goodness!
Wow, that's great defense.
As Wassel goes straight down, big loss there. And I mean, almost guaranteed the Indians defense read that immediately. You know, they saw Wassel rolling out down that left side, and I mean, they swarmed him.
I mean, when you're playing corner on the snap, you typically take a couple steps backwards. And on that play, that's what he did. But he read the quarterback's eyes and just broke through and just
immediately saw.
Maybe one of the best reads of the night, I think.
For sure.
It's just outstanding to watch.
And that will move it to 4th and 20. And timeout will be called.
Well, 4th and 20, so.
Yeah, gonna be punting
we'll
here.
See what happens. I mean, you're on the 19. I'm guessing they'll punt. They don't want MHS to get another touchdown, but.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it would be pretty stupid to go for it here. You know, I mean, 1.5 minutes left here in the first half. And looks like they will be punting, which is a very obviously a smart decision here. 4th and 20.
Low snap.
Very low snap.
Almost
and
blocked.
Punt is almost low. It's also low.
That's actually a great punt after a low snap.
It ended up being pretty dang good there. You saw the snap, roll out, but it's good that he got the punt off there.
I mean, Manhattan High has a minute 30 to do something, and you guarantee they're gonna do something good with the ball. At least get a field goal out of this, probably a touchdown.
I would
They've been having
not
quick
be
drives
surprised.
all night, but we'll see what they do here.
McNabb here. Minute and a half to work with. Looking to take it up the middle once again. Starting to move up that left side. Ian McNabb, big yards here. Great pickup there, and we'll get out of bounds to stop the clock. Great, amazing run there by Ian. He is looking real sharp.
That's another 27-yard gain. Ian McNabb, 54 yards on, I think, 3 carries now.
And Ian McNabb handing it off to Ockley. Trying to go up that left side, and he will. Nearly getting the oh, couldn't quite tell. He was so close to getting the touchdown. Tries to plow it over, and he will be called out of bounds. And for the Indians, on the, I believe, 2-yard line, probably going to try and go up the middle here, and yes, they will. That'll be Ian McNabb again. Indians touchdown. And that will take the score to 51-0 here for the Indians. Wow.
That is
putting it on here in the first half.
This extra point, if they make this, and that's a false start, they might go for 2 now.
Oh, yeah, offsides there on the defense.
They got the jump. I was wondering about that. On the last PAT, they got the jump as well, but they didn't throw the flag. But
yeah,
that time the snap didn't come when he jumped, so he just kept going. So
yeah, that'll be offsides. What are you thinking there? I think they're gonna stick with the field goal.
I think they do too, because they declined it right there. So I just think they want to get the points,
right?
Get out the field, get their defense back in, and just run out the clock. Get to the second half here.
And Grant Snowden, kick is good.
Nearly blocked again, even without the offsides right there. Just a quick edge, but 52-0, so
yeah.
Wichita North seemed like their offense was getting back in it, and then 2 picks back to back, and then defense
cooled
struggles.
Back down. It was kind of hot, warm for Wichita North's offense.
They haven't scored yet.
Or what? No,
they have not scored yet.
They haven't. And it's unfortunate. You know. I'm surprised. Wassel is that correct? Hasn't come up with anything big here.
I mean,
that's surprising.
They could probably have about 2 touchdowns right now. They'd still be losing by a lot, but 2 touchdowns on the board for them. I mean, anything can change when you score.
Right.
Take time off the clock like that. 4th down, big play pass. That would have been a game changer, and then a couple other drives where they had a couple incomplete passes. I mean, this could be a different ball game, but. I mean, you never know what could happen in a football game.
And 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Grant Snowden with a kick. Moving up the left side, and we'll go right over Gutierrez's head.
A little bit over a minute here in the second quarter. First half getting ready to come to a close as Wichita North comes on the field. You think they're gonna be just be conservative here, run the ball a couple times, drain clock, and
we'll see.
Try to get to the second half.
I want to see Wichita North go for something here. I want to see Wassel go deep or something.
It would be great to see him take a shot, but obviously the Indians are going to play deep. They don't want anything.
They're covering Wassel up very tightly.
Yes.
Not allowing pretty much anything to get through.
If anything does get through, I mean, that's just great play by the offense. Defense is there.
The defense is there.
Good play.
Great. And Fowler will be looking for Wassel, and well short. Flag is down.
Is it going to be a pass interference on Zach Hershey?
I couldn't tell.
It could have been. I can see why they threw it, but I think that might have been a little pity flag right there. I mean, he's on him, hands up, didn't really interfere with the ball, just kind of.
I don't think the ball was there anyway. So
I don't know about that call right there.
Yeah. They will call it pass interference. Interesting.
If you've been playing like that, you've been playing physical the whole night, you got to keep it physical if you're the refs. So
right.
You can't be up and down. So I don't know about that call, but
that's iffy call, but I don't think it'll really make a difference. Minute left here.
Yeah, you still have a minute 5 to play. So I mean, it might change it. I mean, you're at the 35 now, so you got better field position, but we'll see what happens. 15 yards can go a long way.
And Indians defense coming out. Fowler, nowhere to be seen.
I don't even know.
Looking for Wassel. I don't know.
He was going for Wassel, yeah.
He was closer to Zach Hershey than Wassel there. So
I think he's just feeling a little bit off right now. He's had 2 picks, hasn't thrown it deep. Besides that last one, pass interference, and then that last throw was just right down the middle of the field. No one was there. Maybe miscommunication, but maybe just a bad throw.
Yeah.
Maybe just the nerves of being down 52-0 on the road in state.
Yeah. You know, big crowd here for Wichita North. So moving to 2nd and 10, we'll see what they can do.
When the game first started, there was no fans, and then they came later. So Wichita North, not very many people to support them on the road here, and that's hard when you're in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan is a hard place to play.
Right. And Fowler, quick pitch to Wassel, trying to move up that right side, and he will be quickly taken down. Colby climbing there on the tackle. Great coverage there by the defense, as they are not allowing him to get through. To move it to 3rd down here with 40 seconds remaining in the first half.
The clock is running down here.
Yeah,
First
I'm interested.
half's come to a close.
Are they going to let it run out? I mean,
I don't know. They got like 10 seconds, so they better hurry up if they're going to take a shot here.
Looks like they're going to try
just
and
run the ball.
Something.
Oh, they do pass.
Trying to go deep to Wassel, just throwing it up. Will be intercepted, but he will be taken down. 3rd interception of the night. With 1 second still remaining on the clock, so
we'll see what happens. I think MHS just runs this one out.
You think so? You don't think they're going to try and go deep?
Technically running it out for them might be a touchdown, so we'll see what happens, but the non-Hispanic, it could be a touchdown off 1.1 seconds on the play.
I want to see the Indians try and go for something here. I mean, nothing to lose, you know?
I mean, they have Ian McNabb. Is it Ian McNabb or who's in that now?
Yeah, Ian McNabb at QB, so get him some experience here.
It looks like they might just take a knee here, maybe.
I believe they will be taking a knee. And yes, they will. And that will conclude the first half for the Indians. 52-0. Amazing.
Yeah, what a first half. I mean, going in the locker room good, so. That's the end of the first half. Absolutely. We'll be back shortly for halftime show.
After the game.
We sometimes get pizza if there's some left on the bus. We have to like hurry and pack up the cameras as fast as we possibly can
to try and get
pizza at the end. Yeah, our job's more important for the team than yours is. I keep thinking that. For the team, ours is more important.
For the internet.
We're saying a lot worse stuff.
I really hope like someday.
Saturday, your Manhattan High School Big Blue Marching Band received a Division I superior rating at the Kansas State University Central State Marching Festival for their performance of Who's Right, the halftime show you'll see tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Manhattan High School Big Blue Marching Band. Darkness falls across the land. The Big Blue Hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl with instruments to entertain the audience. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face these sounds of blue and pray the rotten corpse isn't you. The players squeal in sheer delight. It's you they spy, so ready to fright. You try to run, you try to cheer. It really is that time of year. The Big Blue sound is in the air. Turf news is what they want to share. And although you cheer to stay alive, and day turns into night, no mere mortal can resist Big Blue performing Blue Fright. Is the band ready? Associate Director is Nancy Monaco. Assistant Band Directors are Scott Freeby and Devin Byrne. Color Guard and Visual Design Instructor is Jerry Kittle, assisted by Megan Lugazer. Percussion instructors are John Eldridge, Kareem Timmons, and Jaden Kittle. Dance team coaches are Kayla Holly, assisted by Sydney Cole. Thank you and enjoy the rest of tonight's training. And go! Cross-country. Both boys and girls teams took second place in the team scores at regional last week. The boys are scheduled to run tomorrow at 10:40 and the girls at noon. Wichita West 49-0 at half. Last score we saw was Junction City leading Campus 14-3.
If you need to go to the bathroom or get something to drink, please do it now. Didn't get the fucking strap.
Huh?
Get the fucking strap. I'm just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, you know where Brandon
I guess.
Merchants we'd encourage you to support include Alex Reineke, Farm Bureau Services, Tyndall Orthodontics, Bank of the Flint Hills, Manhattan Dental, Charleston and Wilson, Nitro Joe's, Hy-Vee, and Longhorn Steakhouse. to the championship bracket tomorrow. Washington Rural won their first match today. Last I saw in their second match, they were one set apiece, so they're playing a third set against Shawnee Mission Northwest. Emporia lost their 3 games today in dual play in 5A.
Alrighty, welcome back to the MHS Student Media broadcast. We are back for the second half.
Yeah, what a first half that was for the Indians. I mean, wow.
The Indians offense just, going crazy, putting up 52 points against any team, no easy task. Just an amazing performance, not only from the offense, but also from the defense, stopping Wichita to 0 points.
Yeah, that was really good. Defense plays a huge factor in it. 2 interceptions in that game, back-to-back, actually, which is really outstanding to watch. And then Manhattan's offense capitalized. Over 300 yards rushing first half, just an overall great game for them.
Especially Vinny Smith, what did he have? 3-4 touchdowns?
Yeah, he played
amazing
great.
Amount of yards. Truly amazing performance here in the first half, but I'm excited to get the second half started here. And an onside kick might have been recovered by the defense.
Looks like Wichita North actually got that.
Wichita North gets it? Wow.
Yeah, that was a great play right there.
You don't see that every day. Onside kick
No, we don't.
will be recovered by Wichita North. Great start to the second half, getting a little early confidence off of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Football is built on momentum. That's a great way to start the second half right there with momentum.
Right.
Get things going a little bit.
And that'll move to 1st and 10 here for Wichita North.
Man, they're all the way on Manhattan's 39 already.
Yeah, that's great. Field position there for the onside kick.
They hit Wassel for a big play, maybe. We'll see what they do.
Going.
They might
come
out firing. We'll see what happens, yeah.
As Fowler looking to go for a pass, and wow, will be dropped. I couldn't tell if that was intended for Alvarado.
That's kind of been the story tonight. Wide open guys,
just not catching.
Dropped passes, right? They've had a lot of opportunities. They could have a couple touchdowns maybe on the board for them,
right?
But they've just dropped a lot of good balls thrown by Fowler. That was a little bit low, but
a lot of errors on the catching, on the receiving side.
Mental errors and everything like that. It's just not what you want.
And that'll move to 2nd and 10 here for Wichita North as Fowler gets caught up and will be tackled for a big loss. That was interesting. Looked like Fowler might have got caught up with Alvarado there, and they just get swept straight back, moving it to about 3rd and 15 here for Wichita North.
I just don't. Yeah, I think you're right. They did get caught up. I don't think he ripped out the ball in time.
Yeah,
he had the read there. I think he was going to kick it out to his right and bootleg it, but it's just a little cold. Your hands are a little tight. You can't pull it out as fast, but loss of 5, I think, on that play. So not what you want, but you got the onside, so if you punt, you'll be pretty good position. So not bad at all.
And Fowler looking for a quick pass to Wassel, trying to move it up the right side. Will break the tackle.
I think he got there.
He might have got the first down.
I think he got the first down right there. That's an outstanding play.
They did. Great play. 3rd and 15, and they converted. Amazing play there by Wichita North. As Wassel putting something together, he broke that first tackle, ended up getting the first down. That's huge. Moving it to 1st and 10 here.
Wassel has 5 receptions on 69 yards tonight. In all, they have 76 pass yards, which is their highest stat, actually, but that's great for them. This Manhattan defense does not give up that many pass yards. Again. They never allow that, especially 2 picks. That's good to see.
And Fowler looking up that right side, intended for Wassel again, and just too far outside for him to catch it.
Overthrew him a little bit there.
Yeah, not a great pass.
Had him there. Could have been a gain about 3,
Yeah,
so it wouldn't matter as much. But just another
Not
miscue.
quite. Yeah.
8 minutes 40 seconds here in the third quarter. This has been their longest drive, I believe.
And Fowler
Look at that
looking up the left
pass.
side, and it will be
What a
caught. Amazing
catch.
snag there. Looked like Edwards might have
Wow.
received that. Edwards is hyped up about that. Yeah, big play there to get the first down. Was that another third down conversion there?
I think it was.
I believe it was.
'Cause I think it was 3rd and 10.
I couldn't quite tell. That was great. Great play there.
So
Moved first
that's
down.
big, yeah.
They have great field position here. Let's see if they can put something together. What are they on the 15-yard line? Yeah.
We do have to think, though, this is Manhattan's JV team. So they're not as good as defense, but this Wichita North
And
team is
Fowler
just dominating them.
completely overthrows it by about good 5 yards.
That's another miscue between
He's
Wassel
just-
and Fowler, right?
I mean,
that's happened a lot.
Wassel's getting open. It's just Fowler needs to be dropping that in Wassel's sack there.
We've seen him do it multiple times. I think he might have thought he was going to cut back out
Yeah.
to the corner of the end zone, kind of, but still not a great pass. He's been off a little bit today, but at the same time,
Yeah.
he's made a lot of good throws, so he's thrown
Right.
about 50% out here.
Fowler pitching it off to Alvarado and will be tackled quickly.
I don't think he got any yards
I
there,
don't
but
believe so. I think
they've converted on every third down.
Yeah,
So
they'll keep it at 3rd and 10, but yeah, we'll see
you
what
never
they can
know.
do.
And they're in field goal range too. You got to think
Right.
of that. So they can get points on the board
They can
if
put
you're Wichita
something.
North.
Leave with some points, yeah.
Though you're down 52, a field goal is a great booster
Right.
for your offense and your defense as well. It gives your time
Right.
to rest.
I'm thinking they're looking for Wassel here up that right side. If I had to make a call, that's what I would say, but we'll see.
Yeah, they got Wassel mismatched down there.
And Fowler,
Oh, they throw it the
do
opposite
not-
side.
looking up the left side.
And I think
It
he
will be
caught that.
caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wichita North.
Wow.
Amazing catch. Looks like that will be Edwards. Wow.
The freshman Edwards coming in making a great play.
That was
a
an
great
amazing catch. I mean, there was great coverage, great defensive coverage there, and he still makes a catch for Wichita North. Great touchdown there.
That was just outstanding play.
Absolutely.
I mean, that might have been the most beautiful throw Fowler's thrown all night.
Great
right
catch by
into
Edwards.
the socket of
Yep.
right in there, and just wow. And now they go for 2, so we'll see what happens
Yeah.
here.
I believe, yeah, they will go for 2. Interesting. See if they can convert the 2-point conversion here. As Fowler quickly going to Wassel, and he will be tackled immediately.
He gets nowhere, but
Defense definitely saw that coming. Points on the board there for Wichita North, though. They will not be complaining about that. That will take the score to 52-6 Indians.
Fowler now has 90 yards passing, I believe, is what we have on our stat sheet. So 90 yards
Yeah.
for Fowler. He's bumping on a
Not too
100-yard
shabby.
game.
He's getting warmed up. for
Not
sure.
bad, yeah. That second half, great way to start it off. We'll see what happens on this kickoff, see what they choose to do. Now, onside was pretty big last time. Got them some momentum.
Right, and that will move the time to about 5 minutes and 20 seconds here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a big drive.
Yeah.
6 minutes, 40-second drive.
Oh, yeah.
Waste
Taking up some
clock.
time.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. It doesn't mean you're going to come back down 46, but it does mean you get your offense some momentum.
Put some
and
points on the
defense.
board.
Yeah,
They're definitely never complaining about that, for sure.
100%. Here he is, lined up to kick it.
You think they're going on sides again? I strongly
don't-
doubt it.
It looks like Manhattan
can't
High's
tell.
lined up in it, so I think they might do it again anyways.
Yes,
Yeah,
they will.
do. It's a little
Interesting
squib
kick there. Let's see what Manhattan can do with it. Trying to move it up the right side. He'll be down. That'll bring it into pretty great field position there for the Indians.
I thought they might try to squib kick in, catch them off guard, maybe squib kick it a little high, hit their fingertips, and drop down low and get it, but that was
Did
just
not end up working out.
It was good designed, but they just had Manhattan High was ready for it, had people
Yeah.
lined up.
Didn't quite
back there to
execute.
receive. So a quick third quarter already.
Oh, yeah.
Last quarter there was a lot of stoppage
Right.
from touchdown after touchdown, but long drive right there with the running clock and
Yeah, the running clock definitely definitely will be making this second half go by a little bit quicker.
Absolutely just dominated that drive, Wichita North did.
And Ian McNabb handing it off to Auckland, trying to juke the defenders, and he will break a couple tackles, but will be down.
Wow.
Maybe a gain of 1.
Looks like he didn't even get one. They're marking at the line of scrimmage. That might be generous. His knee hit behind the line. The ball might have been there too, but
yeah, he'll be called down.
Defense. So we're looking at 2nd and 10. This might be the first 2nd and 10 of the game for the Indians.
Right.
First time they've had to go 10 yards besides 1st and 10. I mean,
yeah.
So I guess momentum really is the factor for Wichita North already. But it is varsity JV, so that could be a factor as well.
Trying to keep it up the left side, and he will, getting big yards. Ian McNabb is gone. Ian McNabb, touchdown Indians, just like that. Wow. He was gone. That was some real speed there from Ian McNabb. That's awesome.
That's Ian McNabb's 5th rush for 101 yards. It's just the story tonight, really.
Once he had that opening, he just shot right through. I mean, he was gone.
Yeah, Ian McNabb and Vinny Smith combined for 12 rushes have 252 yards. Sorry, 56 yards. That is just outrageous if you're Wichita North. You came into the game trying to stop the run, and instead they just run the ball all over you. That one is blocked.
Kick is blocked.
Wow.
Couldn't quite tell what went wrong there.
That was a great play. They've been coming up the edge all day, haven't they?
They subbed in Braxton Fry for the PAT and will be blocked.
I think Wichita North's gonna maybe put together another drive here after that outstanding drive on the last one.
Amazing catch.
His feet got in too. It was back to the corner. He's leaning on the outside, out of bounds line. And that white stripe right there, but he gets his feet in, and it was a good
amazing
play.
catch. Yeah.
For a freshman, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah. He'll definitely be looking sharp here. I mean, definitely will be one of Wichita North's up-and-coming, star players.
He definitely will be. It'll be interesting to see what they do with him and help him develop. But he's had a pretty solid game tonight. Besides the fumbles, he's been catching balls. He's been doing good.
And Braxton Fry here on the kick, and looking short and up the left side.
That'll be a flag.
Out of bounds. Not what you were looking for there on the kickoff.
So second drive of the quarter. There's been 2 drives, and this will be the 3rd drive of the quarter in all, but 50 seconds left. And the quarter's come to an end, and it's 58-6. That was a fast quarter, wasn't it?
Right. It really was. That running clock makes a big difference for sure.
It does, yeah. When you're up this much, really the running clock is all you can do to help the other team get out of it. You know what time it is.
Couldn't tell what happened there.
Looked like it was just a fumble, I think, right there. Yeah, that lost him 5 yards, actually.
Wow.
It just looks like CJ Fowler, I think, fumbled the football.
It looks like they're moving the ball up.
I'm not sure what happened.
Wait, what's going on here?
Did the Indians recover the football, maybe, or quarter ended? That is what's happening.
Yeah.
They did not say
what
quarter
happened?
ended. Yeah, we didn't realize the quarter ended there, but they're moving the chains. And
quick quarter. That went by very fast.
That was a very fast quarter. I think it may be 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. Maybe about 20 minutes on that quarter, but a running clock changes it, especially when you run the ball a lot.
Right.
And you get tackled in bounds. The clock runs anyways, but wow.
Still 2nd and 15.
looks like they come out again with
Fowler
3 receivers.
looking deep up the left side and will be clearly overthrown by a good couple yards. I mean,
He's been overthrown a lot.
I don't know what the deal is with that.
I mean,
Maybe after throwing those interceptions, he was just like going too safe. I mean, I don't know.
I think he might be a little bit rattled about those interceptions. That's a good point. But also, I think it's cold outside, which it might affect something. I don't know really what's happening.
Number of variables that could be affecting him.
Anything could happen. I mean, he's been overthrown a lot, though, so it's clearly something is going on with that.
Now we'll keep it at 3rd and 15 here.
They've
As
converted
Fowler looking for another pass, nowhere near. I mean, not sure what's going on here with the passing game for Wichita North, but it's just not. I mean, he's not hitting the spot.
That was another overthrow behind him and over his head. I think
just not hitting the spot at all.
He's just not leading them. I think he's throwing it to where they are instead of leading them or throwing it too far. So he's kind of all over the place tonight, but. I mean, 90 yards against the Manhattan defense, I would be okay with that if I was Wichita North. I'm now 52, and I know I have 92 yards.
Right.
I mean, not super bad, but you got a player over 500 yards now and over a lot of receptions. So not a bad game for that duo.
And Fowler, quick pass, almost near pick. A lot of contact there, too.
Almost intercepted right there from the linebacker, Tyler Durchie. He is a sophomore, I believe. Could have had a pick six there. That would have been big.
That would have been pretty sweet. Oh, that was a turnover. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
They did go for it on the 4th down.
Either would have been an interception or a turnover on downs,
good,
but with 9:50 to play, if you're the Indians, take time, run clock, run the ball, maybe take a couple shots. You have a younger quarterback. Maybe try to get him experience. I mean,
I want to see Ian McNabb take it up again. I mean, he's that run game. He's been going straight up the middle and maneuvering his way into the end zone.
He's a great runner.
Oh,
what
wow!
a play.
Amazing defensive play by who was that?
Looks like Trustin Jackson.
Great tackle there for a big loss against the
Trustin
Indians.
Jackson is a senior, so he does have experience on that defensive line. So
bigger guy for sure,
He's definitely, I think, the biggest guy on the field at that moment. So that's a great play right there.
Right.
I mean, momentum, right?
Let's see if they can bounce back here. 2nd and 14 for the Indians. And drop snap, another big loss there for the Indians. They got to get that figured out.
Yeah, back-to-back plays. Had a big
really
loss.
Been seeing that much.
No, we haven't. I don't know if it's just fingers getting cold, losing the snap, or if it's just miscues. They're facing about 4th and, I think, 3rd and 20. I think it would be. It's going to be close.
A lot of yards to go here, and this would be one heck of a 3rd down conversion here if they can pull this off.
Yeah, 3rd and 18. It seems like down on the field. We'll see what they do. It looks like E. McNabb might get a chance to show off his arm. He hasn't thrown it yet today.
We'll see.
We'll see what he has.
We've just seen the run game from him, so.
We'll see if he has as an explosive arm as he does his legs.
And Ian rolling out that right side. Will be passing it. Pass is complete to number 48 as his shirt. He will be knocked out of bounds. Good play there.
That's a good stop right there for Wichita.
Another good defensive possession there. And I'm interested to see, are they going to go for it, take the field goal? What is that, 4th and 6? They're going to need some yards to make up here. So.
I think they go for it. They're up 52. There's nothing to lose. It's not like it's a close game. You need the points. So we'll see if Wichita North gets a stop here. That'll be their first turnover technically on downs.
I mean, definitely a field goal here, probably out of range. So it looks like they will be going for it.
We'll see what they do here. They got twins left, 2 wide receivers out. They motion another one.
And Ian McNabb
looks like they're going to pass
looking
again.
towards the left side to pass it. He will. Pass is complete for the 1st down. Great conversion there.
Ian McNabb definitely going to sling that thing around. I mean, not just his legs are explosive, but that arm.
Off.
He throws darts right into the pocket. With about 7 minutes to play here in the 4th, I mean, You're in the red zone. This is where MHS thrives, right? Typically in the red zone, they get touchdowns.
Their run game is it's deadly when they are in the red zone. And 1st and 10 here for the Indians, as Ian McNabb keeping it up the middle. Ian McNabb looks like he will pick up the 1st down and more, looking for the touchdown. I believe he is just short. Another great take there by Ian McNabb.
My guess is QB sneak right here.
Yeah, we'll see.
They did it last time. Well, we'll see. He's not lined up
Wouldn't
on
be
our
surprised
center.
with Ian McNabb.
I think they actually might give it here. We'll see.
And now he will be handed it off to Auckland. Auckland looks like he will be stopped. That was a great defensive possession there. That'll move to 2nd and goal here.
Auckland, I think, just got stuffed right there.
Yeah.
Got the senior up
Couple
front.
big, big defensive players there. We're not going to let him through.
Yeah, he's setting the line today. On these last couple drives, defense definitely setting the line on both sides.
That'll bring us to about 5 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
There's that motion again. They do that all the
And
time.
Ian McNabb to Auckland again. He will
It's going to be about a half
be
yard
short. Wow. Another great stop.
You got to get something going.
Yeah, 3rd and goal now. As this defense is showing some effort here. They're not letting them get in easily.
Do you think they go QB sneak on this one? I don't know.
I want to see Ian
They
McNabb
have to
take it.
pull out.
They're trying to go to Auckland, and it's just not working. Yeah.
They keep getting stuffed up front. It's not
Roll
working.
it out. Maybe may have Ian McNabb roll out, fake pass.
Maybe take a slant in the end zone.
Yeah, we'll
They might
see.
pass here. I don't know.
And they will
No, they
try
get it.
Auckland again, and they will get it. Touchdown, Indians. What? Oops. I think he must have got subbed out then.
Otto Huff on the rushing touchdown right there.
Yeah. And that will move the score to 64-6. Wow. Manhattan not letting up whatsoever.
Next week, it's going to be Friday night again. It should be home for the Indians.
Right.
I mean, it's probably going to be Dodge City. I mean,
I would assume it's Dodge City versus who?
I think it's Edgerton Grove or something like that.
Right. And Dodge City's 6-2. Right.
We're 7-1. Dodge City's definitely tough.
It'll be an opponent for us, It'll be a game.
Big game, definitely. I mean, if you're Manhattan, you're coming off this big win.
Right.
Momentum on your side. Had a great week of practice, as Trey Holloway was saying.
Sure.
But really, Dodge City will be the test.
Oh, yeah.
In state.
For sure.
You got to get through Dodge if you want to get
First big
the Derby.
competition, First real competitive game for the Indians.
I think it
I'm
will.
excited.
I think Washburn was tough for us.
Oh, for sure.
But I think Dodge City will definitely be tough because they're going to be playing on the road and it's state. And state's always
Playoff
harder.
game, you know, the high pressure environment. So
Yeah, 6-2 and 7-1 teams, always a blast to watch.
right. It'll be a game.
He fumbled that again, I think.
He did. That was another. I
think that's their
fumble received.
5th fumble on the kickoff.
Yeah.
They have not been handling the ball well on special
Simple
teams.
errors like that.
Yeah.
Just gotta be getting rid of those. And it looks like a flag against against Wichita North there. Wow.
There's a minute 30 left here, so probably only get a couple plays off with the running clock.
Right.
But with this penalty, the clock keeps going. I mean, honestly, Wichita North just made a lot of mistakes. They have had a lot of fumbles,
Right.
interceptions.
A lot of those little errors that just
Miscues.
add up. They keep adding up, and then you see
Yep.
the end of the score here, 64-6. So
I think really Fowler had overthrown so many people in this game, missed a lot of
he had
opportunities.
chances.
They have had
He
people
had chances,
sitting in
but-
zones, beating man-to-man coverage
Right.
downfield, and he just
couldn't get
missed
it.
them.
Just could not get it.
If they do that, it
It's
could be a
big
different
time.
ball game. I mean, they wouldn't be winning because they'd only have a couple touchdowns on the board. Probably
something
be about
different.
It would probably be about 42 to
Right.
21 or something like that. But
Looks like we're waiting on something
Yeah.
here.
this should be a ball game. They stopped it in a minute though, as the clock just stopped.
Yeah, 1 minute remaining.
I think they're gonna
Must
give
be a
them
call.
chance.
I can't tell what's going on.
Well, I think they added time to the clock. Maybe I'm not sure
Huh.
what's going on with our clock.
I wonder
but
why that was. Interesting.
Maybe they're giving Wichita North a chance to drive here.
Yeah.
Maybe
could be.
for the seniors' last drive of the game,
That's true.
let them finish out their season good because the clock is not running right now. So
Right.
I think they do normal clock out here.
And Fowler, quick pitch. Looks like we have a new running back in. We'll gain some yards there.
It is one of the senior offensive linemen.
Wow.
That's why I think they stopped the clock. I think they want to get their
Yeah.
seniors some good yards at the end,
Put him
right?
in. Why didn't they run that earlier? Picked up some good yards. Picked up a good 8-yard play there.
Yeah. And now the clock, I think, is running, so they got to give their guy one chance
Oh, right.
to end this season as a senior, make it a good one. So,
Give him a good ending.
yeah. I mean, he did get 8 yards, though.
Yeah, take that.
Future running back right there, right?
And Wichita North, 2nd and 2 here. Another handoff up the middle. Oh, a fumble will be out.
And they fumbled it.
That'll turn it over to Indians ball. Wow. And for the seniors on Wichita North, probably seeing that offensive side for the last time.
Yeah. But it was a good ending. I mean,
It was.
They did fight hard. They had a lot of good protection on pass plays. Really, I
did.
mean, those 3 seniors up front, they did play well tonight.
They had their opportunities. I mean, missed a good couple of them, but
Yeah.
hey, giving it their all. So
Cruz Alvarado as well as a senior. He had a couple good snags. That
Right.
one-handed grab at the beginning of the game,
yes,
great to
that
watch.
was
I
great.
mean, but the Indians their defense is so good
Right.
against
It's
Wichita
tough.
North.
It's a
It's
tough
hard
team.
to play.
Yeah.
When you have
Tough matchup.
When you have 55 players, 24 freshmen, and you're very young,
Right. They
it's
do have a
very
young
difficult
team.
to win ball games. But that should do it.
And that will be the game. Final score, Indians 64 and Wichita North 6. Great game though. I mean, it's a breezy one here here at Bishop Stadium. Really cold.
It is a cold one. I'm surprised
Yeah.
that getting
Great game,
hit really hard. Some of the Indians they hit Wichita
It'll
North
sting.
pretty hard. I don't
Yeah.
know how it didn't sting that much.
But yeah, definitely a
But-
great game. You know, Indians bringing it all, offensive, defensive, no matter what. I mean, they came to play today. For Wichita North, you know, they tried their best. You know, they fought.
Yeah.
Not too much you can ask for.
Really, yeah. I think the one thing I think Wichita North could have capitalized on was those completions. Obviously, we talked about
Yeah.
it, but post game, I think one of the biggest plays of the game was that 4th down punt.
Right, that
He
would have been
overthrew him. I mean,
huge.
that would have been huge for them.
To
It
Wassel.
would have been game changing, obviously.
Right.
Maybe not the win, but at least the points on the board would have shown that they did play not as horrible as it looks like.
Right, and you noticed the Indians defense picking up on Wassel. You know, I mean, they knew he was their star player, but they picked it up well.
He ended with a great season. I mean, he had 446 yards on 44 receptions coming in. Sorry, 36 receptions coming in. Pardon me on that one. And he had 4 more, so he has 40 receptions on the air. And then he had 69 yards that he's over 500. So he had a great year this year. Obviously, one of the best receivers, I think, in the state. That is great stats with 5 touchdowns.
He's a great player.
And then they also had the young freshman get a touchdown tonight. That was big to see.
Yeah.
So
Edwards, but
both sides had things that were good for both clubs.
Overall, a great game, though. Thank you guys for tuning in.